Oh, my camera. Camera? Hello? Thank you. Hey, Golden Seed. Hope you're doing well today. Not too much. How are you doing next? Hope you're doing well. That's like nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it then. I'm gonna do some inventory cleanup. Hi Poofer, I'm thinking of jumping back into this soon. Hey, well good luck with that. The game's pretty difficult, as we know. Oh my god, I have so many of these. Harry King mode today? Yeah, kind of. Okay. Alright. Oh my god! Bye. Okay. So what are we gonna parry today? Many, many things. But hold on. Okay, great. Yeah, I only want rare soul cores. I don't really need anything else. In fact, yeah, I only want rares. Perry got in the making. Perry the IRS? Now we're talking. For me, the purpose isn't to necessarily be able to deflect absolutely everything, as much as it is to be able to make certain decisions and understand boss patterns more. I say that because I was watching Ongbal today, because I usually watch other people who play Neo 3 just to get some ideas on what I could do. And against Ibaraki Doji, there's a specific moment where he does Cicada Shell and then charges up Focus Strike Heavy. And that's obviously, he labbed that enough to recognize it's a safe move for him to do so. And so that got me thinking, like, there's a bunch of attacks I don't actually understand. Like, sure, I can avoid them, but I don't really understand them. So for me, what would be, I think, what I really want to do is understand everything so that I can play around more. Yeah, Golden Seed, I'm gonna change the appearance. Do Fuma today? Okay. That does look kind of cool. Hey Ember. Hey Catman. Fiendbusa. All of y'all popping in. Good to see you. So look with the Nightshade mask. Hey Bran. Ooh, that does look kind of cool. Also, I might want to change the sword. Actually, yeah, I might want to. Striking Retribution, sure. I'm gonna do the fancy, a lot of the fancier looking things today. Maybe. Oh, Yoritomo's or Hirako's? Sure, I'll take Hirako's. Why not? It's really hard to tell, man. Do that one, the purple claw. Deflect everything, just not to deflect everything. Let me put it this way, Amber. If I can understand, oh hey, these are all the attacks and here's a deflect timing for everything. Once I know that, and I'm very comfortable deflecting everything, I will then have freedom to be like, I don't want to deflect this versus I do want to deflect this. I don't want to be stuck into only deflecting everything. I want to be able to deflect everything ideally and then be like, nah, I'll do some other move instead. What does that actually look like? Kinda reminds me of Tonfa from Ninja Gaiden, kind of. Okay, cool. As usual, if you have weapon requests, feel free to ask. Okay, so let's see. What enemies am I like? Oh, I don't know if I can fully deflect. There's, yeah, Baba Nobuharu for sure. Akira, I'm not that concerned about that. No, Otoroshi I'm not too worried about. Great Tengu. Do you plan to switch ninjutsu like you switched Soul Cores in Neo 2? Maybe? Maybe. I don't think I'm at that place yet. there's still a lot of unknowns when it comes to ninja style for me. Like mid-air play, I'm not that proficient in, so it might change. Probably Ibaraki. Yeah, Ibaraki is one of those I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I just can avoid her, and I don't even have to engage with deflect too often. Yoritomo I'm actually fine with. Parry slap into maintaining AP for like 2 minutes. If that's what you think my goal is, then you don't know my play at all. Why do people say parry slap? Beats me. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm guessing with the word slop, it's to be dismissive of something. But likening Neo to parry slap, I'm like, whatever. Why does no one say dodge slop? I think it's probably because certain games are more parry based rather than dodge based. Or some of the more popular ones. Sekiro parry. It's like, oh, parry this, parry that, right? So it's like, oh, it kind of gets repetitive. Perhaps I should say joking on my text from now on. Yeah. If I, like, here's the thing. I'm going to naturally misinterpret some things over text, just to be clear. It's gonna happen. So, but obviously, like, if I like know you and I have a general understanding, oh, this person's joking, then you won't need to clarify. Like some other members, like some of my regulars, I know they're joking, even though what they're saying on the surface seems harsh as fuck. Right. And you can see that with my mods. But like, if it's obvious to me, again, if it's obvious to me you're joking based on either just being familiar with the overtime, you won't have to clarify. It just takes time. Average new enjoyer. If you think footstool jump reset things cost too much ki, you can also use a living artifact since you wouldn't be concerned about ki in that form. Speaking of which, last time I streamed Neo 3, I did do just that. I tried living artifact with Tonfa and it was kind of hilarious. I kept like climbing Gaki Chief or just climbing various enemies, and I don't think I was as proficient as you were, but it worked out. And then like a Demon of Obsession, it was interesting. I was just like in the air most of the time. I'm like, oh, kind of cool. So it was different. Yeah, Chicken Burrito, definitely not referring to you. Or Golden Seed. Alright, so I'm legit just trying to basically learn boss stuff. How'd that miss, man? Okay. Dang, that lasts so long. Okay. That's fine. Okay, none of those attacks really bother me. You had a huge personal breakthrough. I stopped getting tilted when I play bad. I play better and learn faster. I'm more fun now. Nice! That's so good to hear, Bran. Yeah, Neo, enjoy it. You weren't watching me at that time. I was even saying to Swolepool that, like, yo, this is the type of play that Average New Enjoyer was, like, trying to get me to do. Okay, that was simple. Alright, 1-2, right? Yeah, like you can watch the last part of the last Neo 3 stream I had. Okay, well I'm not good with that. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. These are the attacks I want to learn. Okay, cool. Ooh, I don't see that too often. So is that just 2 attacks? Okay, pretty standard. What? That's so ridiculous. I'm not adding directional deflect that much. Or if I am, not really. Ah, that attack I suck at. It's fine. I want to learn those, like, the infrequent attacks. Yeah, Bran, that's a big playthrough. That's definitely something to be proud of. Just focusing on, oh hey, me getting tilted when I play bad is one thing, but what I should do is try to focus on getting better, and then when I can see, oh, I'm playing better and learning faster, oh, I'm having more fun, all my feel badness gets channeled appropriately. Okay. It is just 2 hits. Yo, that's such a generous window. Ah, that attack I gotta get used to. Sort of Neo Enjoyer, that's part of it. Hey, wizard. Oh, that's part of it, Neo Enjoyer. It's if I get comfortable deflecting everything, then it means basically like I know the boss's timings really well. Which then means I can be much more creative later. Ooh, okay. Trying to value the deflect placement of you similar to double counterspark? Yeah. Yeah, you're along that side, yeah. you enjoy, you're getting it. Oh, that's so telegraphed. Hello. Damn. Oh, Toroshi may have gotten buffed. Do more of the... No, I want different patterns. Come on. I can do this while reading chat. Okay. Dark Realm? Thank you. He's very interactive. I'm really not paying much attention to the fight, because she's very telegraphed. Do I not have a favorite weapon gimmick like I have for Neo 2? I don't know about weapons yet. I haven't really messed around with Crucible weapons, so I can't really say. Okay. Like, I want to see those attacks. Come on, more often. Hello. Thank you. Come on. Do Yokai Hakuri and Golden Seed? No. Hey JD, it's good to see you. I'm doing pretty well. But average Neo enjoyer, you pretty much hit it on you pretty much got it, which is I'm using my knowledge of, hey, I can deflect these attacks and getting so comfortable with them that instead of doing that, what I can do is start to insert things like martial arts, or I can do other attacks, or just like anything else. For me, deflect starts to become a baseline. I can tell the player is supposed to be aggressive on this boss fight because how boring it is to just sit and deflect her moves. Yeah, I know. Damn, I thought that would work. The tiger sprint to close distance to avoid the attack with S tier. Thank you. Ooh, now I'm curious. Alright, lady, go ahead and kill me. If you can. Let's see, can I get my health back up to full? With auto life recovery from Deflect? Let's find out. Nope, I unfortunately have to use both hands to play the game. Oh wait, Frostmoon moved into. And I was thinking, ooh, idea. When she does her big slam, what I could do is Frostmoon Humanity into a Tiger Sprint. But no, that won't be instant, as I'm thinking. How much deflect recovery do I have? I have no idea. Let's find out. Is that like a stat? I don't think it says. I have 1100 key. Damn, I want to have that attack happen more often. You can use Style Shift Flow to cancel a lot of things. Oh. Yeah, I'll show you. I always thought playing super aggressive on the boss was a mistake. So here, stop for flow cancel, right? What is it, like 130 key? Aww. Come on, do fancy things, please. More fancy. That's not fancy. Oh, that miss feels bad. Oh, I didn't get hit. God dang it. Really? Oh, forgot. Thank you. Sleep. Come on, do the other moves! I'm just gonna move around now. Can you hit me? No, you can't. Okay. I think I got some practice on her. Start to fall asleep, man. Alright, time to beat her. Great, what a great run. Just kill me. I think Neo 3 will feel easier in the beginning, but I think the potential for this game is, I mean, for me, Neo 3 has been more challenging, but, just depends. Oh, that was a move. See, I could have. It's such a huge punish. Yeah. Okay, I could have done it there. Also found another interesting thing. You can cancel the mid-air martial arts that places you to ground afterwards with Style Shift Cancel, meaning if you jump enemy step, you can still stay in the air. Oh, clever, clever. Hey, dummy. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it. The thing that you can't deflect everything in Neo 2, like Neo 3, is a little bit annoying. Yeah. I adapted to Neo 3, I can't go back to Neo 2. Hope that was satisfying to watch. That felt pretty fun to pull off. The DLCs are gonna be sick AF. Honestly, can't wait. I know! I know, Flash. That's what all this is preparation for. My hope is that this coming Friday, I think Summer Games Fest, we get some news about Neo 3 or something with like the state of play. That'd be so cool. Be like, oh hey, DLC is gonna drop soon. I'd be like, oh yeah, yes. Hey Swolepool, because you weren't here, you missed me destroy Ibaraki Doji. You just missed it. When's the DLC? There hasn't been an official date, but according to some things people have found on Steam, September. Obviously, I don't want to wait 3 months. I want it sooner. But we'll see what happens, you know? Alright, who's another enemy? Well, I don't want to see you beat up my wife anyway. Yeah, Flash, mostly waiting for better graces. No, it's not Ibaraki. It's not Ibagaki. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oni Ryu, see what you've done. Okay. No Gaki Queen DLC. Stop. Stop it. Final boss Hirako? Not really big on Kusanagi. Kunimatsu I fought a bajillion times. Deflecting isn't the issue for me. Now deflect slot Kagetoki. Swolepool, I will forgive you this one time for saying poofy. What skills do you use on Samurai Dual Swords mid and high stance? Let's see. Here for Dual Swords, I like to have Spinning Dragon. I use Cherry Blossom, both are good, but I have a soft spot for a Spinning Dragon. For here. This is Water Sword, Sign of the Cross Pierce, Winter Winds. What's this? Windstorm, Heavenly Flow, obviously Deflecting Cut. Raijin, God of Wind, Sign of the Cross, Winter Wind, Moonshadow, Random Slice, Demon Thrust, Shrike, which I may or may not use. Here will be one of the parries. I think I put Earthly Flow here. And then Deflecting Cut. If there's a Gaki focus side mission hard pass for you, obviously, I'll just delete everything. It's okay, Soulpool. We all suck. We all suck. Neo is the great equalizer. Okay. Who do I want to practice? Nuri Botake, yes. I'm not comfortable deflecting him. Yeah, Bakamatsu bosses are, I think, a weak point. Is there anybody else, though? Let's see if I can get to Baba Nobuharu. Yeah, might as well fight him. If there are boss requests or weapon requests, feel free to ask. No one's asked for different weapons yet, so I'm just sticking with these. But by all means, you can be like, hey, please play this, and I'll consider it at least. Spear axe? I can do that, sure. I can do that after this. When you're gonna fight Shuten Doji or Omega Weapon, Swolepool, no. Just no, okay? What do you mean? I heard Neo 3 is the most degenerate parry slap game ever. Yeah, there's no skill required in this game. There's zero skill in this game involved. You don't need to practice anything at all. Is that something I practiced? No. I took a guess. And it worked out. Is that true or are you joking? I'm totally joking. I tend to be very sarcastic. Deadpan sarcasm. I'm like, yes. Yeah, you're talking about at the watchtower, right? When I threw the big bomb, I take it. That's what I'm guessing you're referring to. Or around here. When I threw the big bomb, killed everything. Yeah, that was a guess. I was like, oh, it looked very scripted. I kind of tried to make it scripted, but usually in the past I've done fire things, so I thought, oh hey, I've never done it with a big bomb. These three little guys are weaklings, and then I have the Yoki over here. So let me throw the big bomb, explode everything, and then see if I can kill out the other one left. It looked cool, that's all that matters, that's the goal. There's guys out there that'll let you marry their daughter if you talk slop and set up deflect. Okay. Okay. I think some people may have issues. Oh, I fucked that up. What you got? This is poop slap. Zero skill at all. There's no practice required. This game is the easiest game of our lives. Zero challenge. It's easier than Candy Crush, okay? Just press circle to the L1 and Yorimitsu herself will ask if you want a family. See, Ketspec knows what's going on. Allegations. Also, these guys are very weak, like notoriously weak, so a bomb should probably kill all of them. Oh, well, didn't kill all of them, I guess. There's a little practice involved with some of that, but not enough. The big bombs do a tremendous amount of damage. And if I can hit an enemy from behind, even better. Where do I go? Right, yeah. You can one-tap them like so easily, it's kind of ridiculous. I've done this level a lot, so, you know, that's gonna play a factor. I think I play this game a little much. Actually, probably not enough. You baited me to think you'd get hit by the boulder just as you said you've done this level a lot. I guess he has. Yeah. Demon Cicada shelled out without much trouble. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let me get rid of my key number. I don't need it anymore. Dang, that eats a key. Thought the addition of penance in 3 would be popular on the subreddit, but seems most players didn't even bother to cut on the game. What do you mean to cut on the game to try it? If your character was a Revenant type boss, what move would he spam? I don't know. What would be the one move I spam? It might be, let's see, ninja style might be 5-foot drill jump. Or would it be beyond it? I spam that a lot. I use that a lot. Or samurai style? Maybe moonlit snow charge. I don't know. Oh wait, no, dual swords, double-headed slice. I do that like way too much. Yeah, there you go. Double-headed slice spam for days. I'm saying that because I'm curious how people feel about the difficulty, but it seems even +1 stone filtered some players. Ah. Yeah, I mean, let's see. What I've noticed just with internet dialogue is just a lot of complaining. Like, there's some people who will complain and then they will complain a lot, like in a strong way, like a lot, and then dominate the discourse. And it gets boring pretty fast, I'll say that. In terms of people being praising Neo 3 like regularly on the internet, I don't see that too often. Now that's not because Neo 3 isn't praiseworthy, it's just those who are happy with the game tend to not go on the internet and like preach to everybody. Right, and those who do use the stone are like, unless if people have complaints, they'll complain about it. If you let you use Polar combo with Kusa a lot, but never mind. Maybe, I don't know what moves I spam. complaining spreads the fastest and complaining isn't seen as biased. So from what I understand about social media is that it's prioritizing things that have engagement. That's it. People put more eyes on it. So like even in like I noticed that with across my like YouTube things that I watch, for example, a lot of stuff that gets attention is like that engagement and clickbait type shit, where stuff is worded negatively more often than not. I even learned that at my work, my previous job. So for example, with my work, like we had a whole we had to, when we would create YouTube videos to market our product, basically all the literature that we had was just encouraging us to lean more negative with how we titled things. So anything that would spark like that emotional pain point, even slightly, or just something, or prey on a fear slightly, to like hook people in, was a big part. And I'm sure you can see this across like a lot of the content creators, where it's like 5 things you didn't know were missing, or I can't believe they did this, or here's what you got wrong about the game, or should you do this? Anything to insert like doubt and get you to almost like click on the video. That's pretty like popular. Do I think it's healthy? No. I deliberately do not title my videos like that because I'm not trying, like I've already noticed there is a correlation between people who will click that and those who are like kind of drama filled. Yeah, 20 tips Neo 3 doesn't tell you. Right, so you guys understand, that's the stuff that tracks for whatever reason. So when it comes to social media discourse, the stuff that's like can get you angry or it can have that emotional pull is stuff that generally will go. Engagement. So yeah, that's my experience anyway. Bran, I have the same issue too. So Caspector is saying, I see endless Neo 2 glaze though, so surely if people like something they make it known regardless. Yeah, it's only now. Well, you okay, buddy? Tracks because of anchoring is very common in the fitness industry. Being negative, acting like you found a thing nobody else did, tends to get more traction. It's why finger mongering is so effective. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't want to resort to fear mongering because it's counterproductive to the type of life I want to live. Burnout be a factor for a lot of people too, be it because of what their goals in these games are, because of the ways they play. Yeah, I generally encourage people. That's why I try to encourage people to play Neo 3 differently, and then you don't get burned out. You have fun like I do. Have I ever thought about a new game, No Death Run? I've thought about it. Not interested. Let the skeleton hit you? I tried. I liked how it jumped and then it disassembled itself. I'm like, okay, are you alright? Should you buy Neo 3? Neo 3 is trash, here's why. I've definitely seen titles like those on my page and it's kind of irritating for me to see, but not enough to make me click on the video. Right. I'm not gonna click on those because, like, it's annoying as shit. The rare exception to that might be if I know who the person actually is. But even then, the whole, like, marketing it with the negative spin to it just because it gets more traction, like, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. So I generally just disengage from it for the same reason you do, Amber. And it's frustrating to me that my YouTube algorithm still hasn't caught up to that. Like, if I see a channel and it just has all those sharp negative leaning type things, I'm like, bro, this is already giving me a headache to fucking read. But hey, these people are doing that because it's their source of income, and at some point they don't really care. They're like, I just need to make money. I'm like, alright, I guess. My general philosophy is to just make the product speak for itself, so the title doesn't matter. So there's that. Like, I could advertise, like, for example, for my job, I have a lot of skills that I built from my previous employment. And apply that to YouTube, to my channel. And I did for some time, and oh man, my audience hated it. Which I was actually grateful for. Because I was like, bro, do I even fucking like these titles? And I'm like, no, I hate it. I hate it myself. I hate doing it. So let me not do that anymore. So yeah. It was good for me. It's just content creators making a living. I don't know. It obviously benefits them. But as you've mentioned, it affects the whole ecosystem of video game Discord at large. When everyone, well, not everyone, when a significant portion of people who are churning out a lot of content tend to be much more negative, naturally that's going to be the perception of the discourse, which can, you know, jade people's opinions about things. Now, I'm much more removed from it. My evaluation for Neo 3 is not dependent upon other people. It's dependent on my own personal experiences. So I base it off on that rather than someone telling me, hey, the game's good. Like, whatever. Or the game is trash. I like ignore half that shit. Because it's a waste of my time. If someone doesn't like the game, I'm like, alright, you don't like the game. If I enjoy the game, if you're curious about it, by all means, feel free to ask questions. But if not, that's fine. Not really my focus on my problem. Let's see. Thank you, Soulpool, for the compliments, by the way. I appreciate it. Right, those people who I find that are overly critical over Neo 3, I'm like overly critical, like to an extreme. I'm like, I probably don't know much about it. I'm usually also curious to see how good they are at the game. If they have a good enough understanding, if I can tell that they have a decent enough understanding, I'll consider it. But, even then, like, usually the people who have a good enough understanding of the game can talk about things in a better way in the first place. Do you think stances will come back for weapons like split staff? Will we beg hard enough? I think it would have to be a significant amount of people who do so. But I don't think so. I don't think it'll come back. Could be wrong though. I don't know what new DLC. Someone asked me what DLC weapons I'm looking forward to. Honestly, I have no clue. There's 14 weapons. I have no idea what could be done. I'm out of. I have no fucking clue. You know, the hyper negative are also wasting mental energy on feeling bad and complaining instead of just learning the game. Yeah, pretty much. You know, the state of affairs is absurd when people make positive videos about things but put a negative title or caption in the thumbnail along the lines of, is X game actually bad? Yeah. So Soulpool, right, Witty's criticism about the multi-NPC fight, yeah, he has very specific knowledge. And by no means, like myself, he's not like a perfect player either, but I can tell through how he plays the game that he had, like, the criticism that he has is legit. I'm like, oh damn, yeah, I see your points. Like, and he doesn't have to make a big scene about it, he can just show strong evidence for it. Like, it's very credible. So when Witty has criticisms over the game, I listen because I'm like, it's a proven track record so far. I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. Or I can have a discussion. I can have a discussion with him about it. Even if I don't agree with him, I can have a very rational discussion about it because he's qualified to do so. So another question: do you need to be good enough in this game to make a good review of the game, or is it enough to just play through the game? So, in my opinion, the criteria for a review is a little different from anyone just playing it. Because the review is meant for the public at large. And you can certainly... you can certainly play the game and make a review. It's just... people have to understand the experience that you had. So, for example, if you're just making like a casual playthrough type review... and giving your experiences and your opinions and what you had, it's like, alright, yeah, that's fine, that's appropriate. But if you're trying to say, hey, I'm going to have the most comprehensive review and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these games, then I would expect somebody to not only know what they're talking about, but be able to demonstrate it well. Not just say, oh, I've played a bunch of Souls-like, so my opinion on Nioh 3, no matter what, is going to be great. I am going to look to see, okay, you say you're good at these games. Are you actually fucking good at these games? And do you understand nuance? Or are you just jumping to conclusions without any real backing to it? Right, like, for example, so I think Kesmek is making a great point, and I'll catch up to some chat questions. Someone who's saying Nioh 3 is easy, and then being dismissive of the game as a whole, I'm going to be very critical about concerning my own experiences. I do recognize, yes, there are some things that will feel easier for many players in Nioh 3 starting out. Alright, like, I'm like, yeah, no shit, it's playthrough 1. Playthrough 1, okay, it's the easiest of the 3 games. I'm like, dude, playthrough 1 kinda should be. And then I'm also thinking of counter arguments of like, well, yeah, like, what do you expect? We go from Dream of the Neo and Nioh 2 to Dream of the... we go to freaking playthrough 1 in Nioh 3, yeah. Enemies are not even tuned in the way that they will be on Neo's journey. They aren't there yet. There's a big difference. We're missing a lot of ingredients. Right, and then, but then rather than considering those things... rather than considering those things, it can be very dismissive and then just like sidetracking and into like tangents where it's just like annoying at that point. For me, yes, I will recognize, yeah, Neo 3 base game experience is easier. Of course it is. You've got Deflect, you have Ninja Style, like, you have a lot at your disposal. Right? But it's just, there is this, it's like, yeah, no shit. But that doesn't detract from the bigger picture for me of it being fun. And if I really want the challenge, Neo historically has been about New Game Plus cycles. That's where the real challenge starts to come into play. Try New Game Plus. And then someone's like, oh, it's too easy. And then it's like, wait a minute, bro. Like, why is it too easy for you? Because I'm over here having a challenging time and I'm enjoying it more than I did in Neo 2, even on Dream of the Neo. And then I realized, oh, they min-maxed a build. I'm like, okay, bro. You min-maxed a build, which its whole purpose is to make the game easier for you. And now you're complaining the game is too easy for you. I'm like, okay, like, if you don't see the absurdity of this argument, then, like, I'm not gonna engage in this. So, individuals who will argue in that capacity, I'm just not engaging with. Because that is not someone I consider credible. Someone who does not fully understand, and not to mention has so many logically fallacious arguments. And I'm like, alright, whatever. So, before I continue with that, I want to catch up on a couple of things. So, thing is, people have many great ideas for Ninja, but what more can they give to us samurai is what I'm wondering about. I have no idea. I'm out of ideas. That's the thing. I have no fucking clue. What was one of the criticisms you agreed with? So, Demi, with Witty and I, we both share the opinion that multi-enemy fights, group fights, could be managed a little better. Witty has very targeted, specific solutions for his ideas. Like, it's very... Like, he's done a lot more thinking about how to actually remedy the problem, in his opinion, about what could be done. And so things like that. I'm like, yeah. Like, I get very irritated when it's like 3-4 enemies and then each of them are taking their turns, but it feels very awkward. It's not like they're being coordinated, it feels very random. And when I'm engaging with an enemy, that enemy will just like keep backdashing, and then I'm like trying to fight it, and then it keeps avoiding the fight, and then another enemy comes in, I'm like, what the hell is going on? So it's hard for me to attach to, like, alright, here's like the leader, here's like here's the squadron, here's how I address the squadron, here's how I manage the attacks. So it gets frustrating. But yeah, so that's like the one thing I can think of at the top of my head. One criticism I may have is that if you get hit by one attack in a combo, you get stun locked and can't avoid the rest. I know, you get punished so hard in this game. That's a thing too. But it's interesting how you are couching your opinion and saying, I may have it. I may have this. It means you're open-minded to, hey, maybe it could be a me issue or it could be a game issue. You're still in that phase of, like, curiosity. Like, I could be right, I could be wrong, I don't know yet. Which I think is great for discourse, because we can actually talk about things. I could potentially say, hey, here's some evidence which supports that it may not be a game problem, it could be a skill issue. Or you could present some situations where it has nothing to do with skill. It could be a game problem, which would be good to know. So Amber, I mean, they could just add a mechanic where all the weapons get more complex and leave out the new weapons idea. That's what I'm thinking of, is just further expansion of things, just like the existing weapons. But I think in terms of my ability to think beyond more creatively, I'm out of fucking ideas. I don't know what a 15th or 16th weapon could be. And sure, like, I've heard people say, hey, but we could try this weapon or that weapon. And, like, I've thought of that too. But how that weapon would need to be very distinct compared to all the other weapons already in the game. And would have to fit the theme of Neo. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I am not a game developer by any means. Most players online do not actually meet the skill. Penance +5 is demanding. Yeah. I don't even do stone. I've looked into it. It's not my thing. for various reasons. All it comes down to for reviews is just, is someone qualified to give an opinion? If so, I'll listen to it. If someone is going to give their impression on aesthetics or story like Chicken Burrito's talking about, I'm like, yeah, that, you don't need, like, you can just, like, you don't need the biggest, craziest degree to be able to evaluate it. But if you're going to evaluate gameplay as intricate as Neo's is, I'm going to kind of expect you to know what the fuck you're talking about and have demonstrated understanding. It doesn't need to be like you're the absolute best player ever, which obviously would help, but just need a good enough, like, you gotta know your shit. Are we hoping for some news in Summer Game Fest? I am. Yeah, Autumn, I totally want some Neo 3 news. And I'm right there with Autumn Red. Fun doesn't... Difficulty can correlate with fun, but I've played plenty of games that are easy that are fun and plenty of hard games that are boring. And plenty of... Like, if I want the game to just be boring, and this is just my opinion, I will play Stone of Planets +5. That's really about it. Like, I'll just play with +5. But I don't want to, because the way it enhances the difficulty in this game is not that appealing to me. So, pass. Pass altogether. Chicken Burrito. I can understand some people need to squeeze out a video ASAP since it's their job, but like at least do your homework first. What? That reminds me of IGN. As soon as I saw how they addressed Neo 3, I was like, okay, I don't really trust them anymore. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to catch up to chat. Alright, hold up. You guys are going real fast. Shape out a video. Yeah, Neo 2 can be trivialized. I've done it. Like, Neo 2 base game experience is a fucking cakewalk. Neo 3's base game experience, like, it had me, like, I had to adapt. It was fun though. Worth it. But anyway, by and large, my opinion, Neo 3 is great. Happy with it. And just looking forward to more. They nerfed a lot of weapons in Neo 3. Mate, what? Wait, what do you mean they nerfed a lot of weapons in Neo 3? I have thought the opposite. Oh my god, Sword of Meditation, the damage output of that is crazy. Wait, what are you talking about? What nerfs? Weapons in Neo 3 got nerfed? Bro, hold up. Where are we getting this? What are you talking about? Weapons got simpler in Neo 3? Wait. I have not had that experience. In fact, the reason I'm practicing now is because even after all the time I've spent in Neo, there's still shit for me to learn, and I know that. Yes, Golden Seed, I do like Neo 3. Okay, Morty Coach asked me a question. Do you think they will add some sort of endgame mode with the first DLC? I don't think so. I suspect it'll be with the second DLC, but you bet I want them to in the first DLC. That'd be so cool. I don't anticipate it, but it would be cool. I don't think Neo enemies have bad intelligence. I think they're all pretty reasonable. Like, this guy is not like the most entertaining. I love stone, waiting for one more 170 to finish the full 170 set for your build. Hey Demi, you like the stone, go for it. So Swole Pool, aerial, flash attacks, and more inputs for every weapon. Yeah, that's what I can think of too. Yeah, if you can, I mean, I can like me trivializing enemies because I got good at the game is to be expected. I don't know. You get good at the game, of course. So yeah. But yeah, mate, what do you mean they nerf weapons? Can't just make a statement like that and go. What nerfs? Bro. Sword of Meditation, Severing Spin got buffed. Weapons are more complex than Neo 3. Even ninja weapons are pretty complex. Average Neo Enjoyer has done a fantastic job of educating me in that regard about the mid-air play, the footstool jump, like all that shit. It's complex. No, you don't need to abuse your mod power, chicken burrito, you're fine. Which might be busy, who knows? I mean, if he doesn't answer, then it's just a claim without any evidence, so it can just be ignored. I'm right there with you, Morty. I like some human... So, enemies like the one that I just fought, those are the ones I dislike in Neo 3. I don't find them interesting at all. Do I think about these combo routes or just wing it? I might think about it for split seconds, but for the most part I'm winging it. I might think like in the moment, alright, I'm gonna go from here to here and then here to here, but I don't have an entire thing mapped out. I'm just thinking about the next 1, 2, or 3 steps. So yeah, back to Morty's thing. Human fights like those, I dislike. What controls do I use? I'll show you. But in Neo 3, what's happening? Did I miss something? Nothing. I mean, nothing that big. Here you go, you can check out my custom controls. They are based off of Type F, and then slightly modified from there. So right, so human fights, the NPC Revenant guys like that, the Masters, I don't enjoy. For the Shinsengumi Best of 5 mission, I don't enjoy the first 4 boss fights at all. No, someone's not being that weird in chat. They just made a claim and then just said nothing after that. That's all. Now, the bosses like Takeda Shingen, Okita Soji, Kajiwara Kagetoki, like the new Neo 3 bosses, human bosses that are like especially designed for Neo 3, I do like them. Chicken Burrito has the itch to ban somebody. No. No need to ban yet. Oh, I was out of key, damn it. Yeah, I agree, Morty. You like Best of 5 though, and you have every right to like it. It's just, on my channel, you are wrong for liking it. I mean, all opinions are valid, or it's okay to have differing opinions. pretty spicy. Oh, Reb, that sounds awful. Is there only green rarity until DLC? Yes, we only have divines at this, up to divines at this time. I'm glad you had fun with it. Yeah, Witty inspires us to do all sorts of things. He does solo expeditions, which is nuts. Especially when you see what it's like. Alright. Hey, congrats, Code. Nice, nice. Alright, time to practice. Oof. Okay, goal is to deflect everything. That's it, just deflect. Do all the deflecting. Very slow and telegraphed. Oh! And then I get punished. Thanks, really appreciate it, bro. Hello? I'm pretty sure in New Game Plus 2 that's just gonna be a normal attack. This one, that's Night Rain. This is Swift Step Heavy. Oh, goddammit. I haven't played, I think what, Rodon is from Elden Ring, right? Okay. View Baba is S tier design? I don't know too much about how to rank that, so what makes you say that? Out of curiosity. I wish my ex would grab me the way Baba grabs him. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine this. I think with just even modification of some of his burst attacks can be a serious threat. Consort rapid fired after images. When I saw it, I felt like I was playing some sort of over-the-top mod. Nobuharas are perfectly reasonable. Oh, okay. There's so many attacks that they have that take out a lot of player control. I think Baba feels fair, not artificially difficult. What's artificial difficulty for you? The illusions add an interesting layer to the challenge. I've heard people say things are artificially difficult. What does that mean? Like, what? There can't be a fake form of difficulty. There's just things that are difficult and less fun ways of difficulty. Or making something difficult, I guess. I need to figure out how much time the after images add to the mix up. Let me do a test. Did one quick attack? Damn, dude. I don't know how to deflect that. Hey, Sharksu. Alright. Let's buff Kagetoki for New Game Plus 2 and allow him to summon Hiroko. Get out of here. I consider artificial difficulty something that's not intuitive, like follow-ups with no wind-up or mechanics that exist solely to counter habits that the game encouraged players to develop. Okay, so it feels cheap. So Demi, I could have been more specific. I like bosses that build on basic patterns, so when the heat of the battle increases, you have some insight because it's based on the basic versions. Okay, so Demi, you want it to be something that's... your sense of learning is rewarded. Okay. So it sounds like in general what you guys are hoping for is like a challenge that feels like your thinking, your growth is rewarded. That's what I'm understanding, which is pretty much what I like too. I'm okay with mix-ups, but if it's... What will get frustrating is if it feels like no matter how much skill I develop, no matter how much I learn, it won't make a difference. I think some randomness is okay. It's just... it's how it's done that makes a big difference to me. Do you think in new games we'll get boss armors? Probably more, I'm not sure. I need to figure out these after images. I'm not trying to parry the after images. I'm trying to get an intuitive understanding of the mix-ups that occur as a result. I guess while we're trying to define that, let's take it into the concept of Neo. What do you guys consider to be this artificial difficulty, or rather this frustrating form you're talking about? Because obviously, like, for me in Neo 2, Saito Toshimitsu is annoying as shit. Or in this game, I strongly dislike it when Kunimatsu just backs away for blah blah blah, just say you're confused about the after images. Yeah, no shit, I'm confused about the after images. Why do you think I'm practicing? Kunimatsu, when he backs away and then regens all his ki, gets irritating. Oh yeah, Surfy, do you post stuff on Twitter about Stranger of Paradise? I'm just curious. I think you do, right? Oh, you don't use Twitter? Oh. Guess I was thinking of somebody else. Okay, why do I jump burst break? Because it's cool. That's it. Yes, Golden Seed, you got on my nerves. I'm very affected. It's just style points. Oh, that worked. No, it's just cool. Feels cool. Respect. I hope Team Ninja never reads your comments. Okay, so Saito Shimitsu's the random cuckoo's call, yeah, I hated that. I couldn't find like any rhyme or reason for it. Just, hey, fuck you, that's why. When he missed calls from Cuckoo? Oh my god. Who's the most lazy person? Me? Yeah, I'm lazy. Why are you trying to get on my nerves? Oh my god. Yes, I'm very lazy. I'm so lazy I don't pay attention to the game. I'm reading chat stuff. I can still deflect. You're not? Then what are you saying? Or you're just talking about code? Well, I'm so confused. What was your purpose in saying that? Oh yeah, I'm very lazy. What is going on? No, Code, I wasn't saying referring to you. I was talking about referring to your conversation. I'm about the why I do the burst break in midair. Golden Seed, fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just lazy. Yeah, exactly. You're fine, Coda. It wasn't. Sorry if it seemed like I was deflecting onto you. Seems like I got that impression. Alright, how much have I learned? Not enough. Oh, I'll beat him. You know what, Golden Steed? You're done. You're emotionally banned. You know what that means for you practically? You can make a weapon request and I'll ignore it. Okay, Code. I wasn't sure. You know what, Code? I get it now. You know what? I feel better. Deflecting. I did not see. I can't anymore. Screw you. I don't understand anymore. I'm done. Brain off. Play game now. Nice. Damn it. Not enough comfort yet. Ugh. I can totally see you playing Neo 3 with a piece of toast in your mouth, half asleep and still kicking ass, maybe. Golden gotta be the best 16-year-old rage baiter, like Fiend Busa. That's it, the disrespect is crazy? No, the disrespect is golden. What are you talking about? fame really changed me? Yeah, it did. Changed me for the better. I got better compared to people like you. I'm the most humble streamer, right? You might be the golden seed, but I'm the platinum seed. Damn, I did same weapon flash attack. I still think Silver Nut is a better name. Platinum Seed Lame Llama. You know, I achieved a platinum in this game because I'm a platinum person. You're just golden. Jeez. Ah. What's interesting about Neo 3 for me has been, if you just want to hit him where it hurts, call them divorce llama. Yeah, exactly, Golden, because you don't have the game. You'll claim you have the game, but we have no proof of it. You're just a liar. I'm humble than most. I've legit heard that. No, I never lie at all. I'm the most truthful, most honest, most humble. So I'm being xenophobic about Brazilians? I'll prove her amount, hold the switch. No, it's R2 circle. I lied to you twice, chicken burrito. That's not true. I'm not gaslighting you either. I never lie. I thought xenophobia meant being discriminatory against xenomorphs. No. Throughout heaven and earth, he alone is the humble one. Exactly. God. Xeno Llama? Okay, sure. Why can't you just own-ball this and move on? Don't you have like 10k hours? I only have 3k, I think. So yeah, code for me to switch styles, I do R2 circle for me on controller. I mapped it that way. If I want to just do a burst break, I just do R2X. Yeah, Ongbal stomps me. Yes, yes he does. And I care very much. I think it's a matter of preference, a code. If you enjoy keyboard, stick with it. I like controller, it's been a habit I've made. You just play with whatever's fun for you. Ongbal doesn't stream, therefore Ongbal is a fraud. Never heard people actually try to. I've actually heard of people like trying to put him down. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn! That was a good idea, but it fucked it up. Oh. I don't even know what half the shit you guys are saying means. Ongbal mogs your katana play? What the fuck does that even mean? I truly am an uncle. No, I'm not 40. That's fine, you can kill me. Anything under 40 and divorce is just a failure? Nah, you're tough. I think daggers would be a fun weapon. Could be fun, I just don't know how. I just don't know how it would be unique in this game compared to other weapons that could take its movesets. Damn, I'm fucking up. Alright, I'm getting a little too distracted from the game, so I'm gonna pay attention to this for a bit. Hey Tricky, good to see ya. My Sunday's pretty good. Overall pretty good, pretty chill. Oh my god. That's fine, you can kill me. Oh, I need to get my head back in the game. I'm getting a little just oof. Yes, it is getting to my mind. Oh. It's okay. I actually want to do it again. Can you deflect everything but grabs? Basically, yeah. Sea Devil, it's going alright. It goes New Game and New Game Plus, and that's it. I would say go into New Game Plus, you can get a lot of fun things. My favorite weapon of this game in this game, I'm not sure yet. I think I really like hatchets though. Yeah, feel free to ask about ninjutsu. Damn it. I've used Fire Shuriken, yes, but I'm not interested in crouch canceling at all. Like, at all. I don't want to use the more the merrier. I don't want to do the crouch cancels. No offense taken, Amber. It's fine. Just be specific about why. Damn it, so that doesn't work. Damn it. Okay, coming. So Code, right now I'm actually doing New Game Plus. It's fun for me, but I don't know if it'll be fun for you. It was mediocre, no offense. Golden Seed, you're mediocre. Full offense, man. Yeah, the after images on this boss make it pretty challenging. I'm trying to detect any patterns that I can, but it's troublesome. Damn, I was afraid of that. Code, be careful about the relationship stuff. Because I will. I will. If you don't want relationship advice, be very careful about saying stuff like that, given who you talked about with me on streams. Just all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Code, again. I'm sure that's what you're saying. But now you've heard what I will say. If I hear more relationship type stuff from you specifically. Can't touch the game, bro. I bought a digital copy. I can't touch the game either. I didn't even buy a digital copy. So I can't joke about my situation? Is that what you're saying? I'm saying I don't want to hear it. So I guess the answer is no. But here's the thing, Amber. If I'm asking for, like, here's the thing. I'll just say one thing. I evaluate my own gameplay. So you don't, like, need to tell me, hey, it wasn't that great. Like, I've already determined that. So when you're saying stuff, just consider whether it is supportive in nature or not. Constructive or not. Like, I don't, like, need to be told how to play the game. I'm not saying you're doing this. But in general, I'll just say this. When people try to tell me how to play the game as if and act and with condescending tones to it, it bothers me. looking. Did he fight again? Okay, code. Cool it. That's all I'm just gonna say. Why'd you reset that last run? I wasn't happy with it. That's all. No, those final hits. Ah. Sub 3 parry slap game versus true Adam Sekiro. What? What are you talking about? Like just the jokes can be fun, but after a certain point, it's like I'm kind of done with it. So I'm kind of done with it now. We need to buff Yoshizune's attack speed, not fast enough, not gonna lie. Yes, of course, Kispect, of course. Anyway. Like, I've just had enough of some of the dialogue. Like, it's fine. It's enough for me now. Just has a heads up, so if you guys could just tone it down, I'd appreciate it. Couldn't tell what was happening. That was actually pretty good. Is the outfit that I'm wearing now something you get in the Bakumatsu era? Yes. It's from one of the side mission bosses. Alright. Chat, this goes out not to anyone in particular, but just gonna ask you guys to tone it down. Yeah, Lich, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty fun. Damn it. It's interesting, Rev, isn't it? Like, with the deflect stuff, I'll find the hit and run for ninja weird, and like, it changes for me constantly. Damn it! Can the water slam be dodged if you're in midair? Yeah, you can jump it. Pretty much most things on the ground can just be dodged with a jump. Yeah, I have the twin stake helmet. Code, I'm not answering that question. Look, right now I'm just not in the mood for, like, just kind of mess with me, alright? Just to be clear. So I'm asking you guys not to right now. That's a genuine request. God dang it. Look that up. Okay. Right now I just want to focus on Neo. If you have a question, look, if you're being 100% serious, then I'm just going to answer you in a 100% serious way. One, talk to a doctor about your medical problems. I'm not remotely qualified for that shit. I can say, well, it might be okay. I can just give you, like, regular, normal person advice. I can't do anything meaningful when it comes to that. I'm also not your therapist, because I'm not licensed to be a therapist. We do not have a professional relationship. You have not hired me for any services. You are not my client. Just to be very clear. So, right now I am like, I'm just, this is me being 100% serious right now. Right now, I just want to play the game. Anything that's focused outside of that is getting on my nerves, and there's gonna come a point where I'm gonna start timing people out. I'm dead fucking serious. Alright, I've already hit my limit with it. I've been distracted from playing the game that I enjoy, and it's like gone on for like too long for me. So I'm just asking you guys, please stop. If I have to ask you again to stop after I said please stop, I am going to take moderator action. 100% serious on that. So do with that what you will. Damn. Actually, I was figuring out the beginning. my dragon. Bad hit. With this boss, it's because I'm not that familiar with him. I'm just not familiar with him. There are many other bosses, but I don't spend enough time on this guy. Dude, my opener sucks every time. Right, like I've fought against a lot of the other bosses and it's like I've handled them enough, but this is one that's confusing to me, so therefore I practice. Oh my god. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, I think I'm not gonna practice against this guy. I'm just gonna kill him. So next round, it's like I've just gotten sloppy. So have I done a Let's Play or playthrough stream of this game? Yes, I have. You can check the playlist on YouTube. I should have like a first Neo 3 first playthrough thing you can check out. So it's pretty much every time I've done content for the first time. So it's all there. It should be in order. It's like 40 parts or something. Whatever. I'll have to come back to this guy later. Alright, see ya, chicken. Hope to see you when you come back. I'll be on for probably about another hour. Alright, so I did okay against Ibaraki Doji. Pagala Shingen's not really a concern. There's Blood Edge Demon. Who else? I've done this guy a bunch in the Takeda Gauntlet, and I gotta say it's quite difficult to get a satisfying run against him. Yeah, that's what I'm experiencing too. Beating him is one thing, like I can beat him, but getting a satisfying run is a difficult thing. Nutty Botake time? Sure, why not? I might admittedly be a little too taxed though to deal with it. What's level sync? Basically just make sure your character isn't too overpowered for a certain level, so like your gear isn't too out of whack. That's really about it. It's more of a scale down than a scale up though. It doesn't scale you up. Get up! Oh my god. God damn it. Alright, see you later, Code. I've had, you had a Fire, Wind, Blood Edge, Demon, and Bakumatsu. I gave up. That one? Oh, Fire, Wind. Fire's tough. Rev, I've had that issue against enemies like Itsumade. It's very weird. Or something. Something similar, at least. Where it was like, it hit twice, and I got moved, but I don't know, it was strange. If you can capture a clip of that to report to Team Ninja, totally do so. We all want to have a nice, clean experience with the game, so anything for that, you know? The Itsumade floor slam hitbox is delayed by half a second for whatever reason. Oh. Dude, that fireball, damn, it was a lot faster. I think for me, phase 1 is harder than phase 2. Or rather, Dark Realm phase. I don't want to say phase 2. Dark Realm is not too bad. But this body is tough for me. I don't understand how that works at all. Then again, I don't need to deflect it. Deflecting that's not necessary. That can be avoided very easily. Deflected to send a message. I'd have to learn that, but I don't see much value in it though. Like, it'd be cool, but I think there's a lot of offensive potential I'd miss out on. I want to learn how to break Okay, one thing for sure I think I want to learn how to do is to break, like, his arms more, yeah, I want to break his weak spots more consistently. Most of the time I just get lucky. I hate the fire field duration as well. It's pretty strong. Yeah, this boss is very challenging for me too. It was very much like a difficulty spike. Not easy for me either. But definitely one of the more rewarding ones to master, for me at least. Oh, that's the devastating part. Shockstopper could hit a weak point occasionally. Toughness is a problem though. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have the tankiness of that to be able to pull it off. cicada shell too early. Is it just me or the bosses in Neo 3 extremely tanky? I find them tanky, but a lot of players have circumnavigated that with stuff like builds. Seriously, a grab? Fuck you. Hey, Furimbusa. You can kill me. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this boss. Yeah, Tricky, there's some builds, by the way, that like one-shot bosses, even on +5 stone. I think anyway. Killer spare, which one is better? Does it make a difference? Yes, it does make a difference. Spare, because otherwise you won't get you'll get a Guardian Spirit, but won't get the Guardian Spirit summon until you beat New Game Plus and make a different decision. I think Spare is canon as well. So you can do Spare first playthrough, and then you can do Kill later. Damn it! Ugh. Yeah, Demi, that's the thing. I need to learn this guy's patterns. I don't have that yet. Just kill me, I'm not satisfied. You know it's a good deal, just incorporating more moves with poor weapon playstyle creates more overhead? Yeah, it does. It does. There's a lot to manage. If I stick to one style, one weapon, no big deal. But swapping strategies gets tough. God damn it! I'm not familiar with that enough. One thing that also doesn't help matters is that I'm trying to squeeze attacks in between his attacks. There's no patience in my play. I mean, that's part of it is intentional, other it's not so much. Damn. You hit the hand final boss. Yeah, that boss is tricky. That's what Switchwave alone does too. Fair. Right, Fiend Boost. It makes it more fun to watch for you guys, and of course it's much more fun for me. Damn it, I was doing pretty good. Is the chat overlay a permanent edition now? Until I see reason to remove it, I'll be up. What's the best way to get Azure Blue material? I don't remember much about the blacksmith, but just disassemble or soul extract. I think that's good progress. Is your build focused on regen via Amrita absorption? Yeah, I would say so. I have a good amount of that. So I have about 33 Amrita absorption, or life recovery per Amrita absorption. And I have a lot of things that kind of fill in for extraction talisman. I don't use talismans, but it kind of works that way. So for example, skill wise, I have invigorating arts, which goes off during arts proficiency, which is very handy. That's huge. I also have things like backstab, life siphon, which is pretty nice too. And then on my equipment, if you take a look, you can see at the top of the scroll bar, gain Amrita strong attack. So anytime I perform a strong attack, I'm extracting basically. So then paired with my life recovery Amrita absorption right here, it's pretty nice. Is that a guaranteed living artifact grapple, or is he just stunned for so long? It's a great question, and the interesting thing is, apparently when you pop living artifact against an enemy who is out of key and like can be grappled, the game will slow down their key recovery to a point so that you can get the grapple off. So I popped it immediately once I was ready, in the hopes that I would get the grapple because the animation would slow it down. So it's like kind of cool in that respect. What clan? I'm using Toyotomi right now for an extra 13. I only have about 20 to 23 on my equipment, but there's other players who have like 50 total. Would it be possible to build a living artifact build that lets you sustain it almost indefinitely? I don't think so at this time. I suspect there'll be more of that later in New Game Plus cycles. There's some support for it. I'm taking advantage of a little bit. So let's see, which one? I'm using Spirit Ascension to help me boost my gauge, so I can at least get back into it a little bit more frequently. How much this impacts it, I'm not sure, but I'm able to use it every once in a while. Beyond that, I don't think there's too much support for it yet. Okay, you lose less gauge, which I guess is helpful. Supreme Burst is nice to boost your gauge as well. It's okay. Maybe like 10 points. Oh, like 10%. That's not bad, but that's also not great. It's probably like you get a bunch of these things and it can help, but it won't be the most impressive, I think, at this time. We don't have the equivalent of Saruta Hiko's Grace yet. In Neo 2, Saruta Hiko's Grace just accelerated Yokai Shift to a whole other dimension. So, yeah, we don't have stuff to get us back into the equivalent of Yokai Shift or Living Artifact, and there isn't too much support for it yet, but I imagine there will be later. I think, like, the next closest thing is Artifact Defense. I think it cuts your duration in half, but you don't have to worry about taking any damage. The fastest sort of gauge is key absorbed from 0 key damage. Nothing comes close currently, aside from outright kills. Consult William for infinite living weapon. Yeah, we'll have to talk to him. Call him up. We haven't seen William in this game, which I was rather surprised by. I thought they would bring him back, but I was obviously mistaken. Alright, let's go fight a Blood Edge. Yeah, not yet. I imagine we won't. I mean, it seems like we're not going to see William, in all honesty, but, you know, oh well. Okay, I got a Revenant. Good. Hopefully Hayabusa will be back at least. I'd be surprised if they didn't bring him back. Yes, you can still do martial arts with living artifacts. It's very powerful. You're immune to all status ailments. And on activation it can remove them. Oh, cool. I found it. Hey, Jax. Good to see ya. Fuck. That was a good first attempt. Is it better to do every side quest before New Game Plus? Depends on what your objective is. I did it for completion and for fun. Go for it. I would do it, but you don't have to. If you're just trying to get powerful, then you don't have to do the side quests. Just rush New Game Plus. Hate the lightning, man. This is the tough one. Lightning fire. It's the hardest one for me. What about the crucibles, crucible rates? I would get the crucible rates on New Game. It's so that you can have the upgraded soul cores. But honestly, if you're just looking for a power spike, just rush, bum rush New Game Plus. You don't have to complete everything. With Blood Edge Demons, I think if you're playing the game for the first time, they're generally scaled to your level. They're just tough enemies, period. freaking hate lightning. This is the one element I do not want against me. Didn't notice the fire wave in time. And the lightning. I don't like lightning and grab are the things that will make me want to reset. Yeah, lightning fire is my toughest variation. I'm okay with wind. Wind doesn't stress me out that much. Yeah, at least for that lightning, what I've learned is that it functions like Otakimaru's, which is inner circle is hit once and then outer circle. So if I can just be confident and go inner circle, no big deal. I hate the lightning, man. Yeah, if only lightning had been changed to like reduce spirit force gain or something. I think Kagetoki is better, to be honest. I'd rather fight Kagetoki than Saito Toshimitsu. I don't think he's clunky at all. I actually like him. Hammer the lightning. Yeah, Jax, it's the same thing. Sloth, lightning, ugh. Movement slow, ugh. That was why in Neo 2 I had lightning stop. It helps so much. Dude, I can't do it with the lightning kill me. Greek, once you beat, how do you get the dual wield, like, so you can have two weapons at once? Dojo missions. So, there are some specific dojo missions you can complete, they're novice ones. Make sure you're completing them. Once you complete the dojo missions, you'll unlock what I have. That's fine. Oh, disrespect. Hey, you beat the hand final boss, Yoritomo? Yeah, he's a tough one. Reset. Yoritomo pretty much demands perfect defense from you. Yeah, Neo 3 is in general, in my opinion, very demanding. Oops. Yeah, Bran, it's Neo 3 has like a lot going on. It's very complicated. Oh, wrong. Oh, I misread the attack. He didn't summon all the lightning. He summoned the he summoned the little lightning shocks. I actually hate like the little lightning storms that work independent of him because that's stressful for me actually. Badass. Yeah, Greek, you can go back and forth between New Game and New Game Plus at any time. Antiquity Hiroko can freeze you, because he has those patches of ice on the ground. God damn it. Had a good flow for a bit. No, the lightning. Damn it. No, I'm not. I don't have a 500 hours of Neo 3 video in the works. Nothing like that. I'm just trying to get better. Oh my god. Oh, the lightning strikes. God damn it, I underestimated the lightning again. God damn it, freaking lightning! Oh, I don't mind fire, I don't mind water, I don't mind wind. I hate lightning. Ugh. 500 hours of attempting Blood Edge Demon. Yeah, pretty much. God, fuck my life. And a separate 500 hours of finding Revenant's Blood Edge Demon. Pretty much. Revenant's foil, yeah. Dude, fuck. I hate... It's like the perfect storm of little infrequent lightning strikes, which are predictable, but on their own. But then with Blood Edge Demon doing his stuff, and it not being in a nice, like... It's not being, like, in sync. It makes it hard for me. Fuck the lightning! Ugh! Do I, what are the conditions for Blood Edge Demon to spawn? I don't know. I think just, it's once a day it just comes out. Do I think I'd need a touch on Soul Cores? Not really. I can deflect lightning. You're right, JJ. But the thing is, it's still annoying. Oh, I hate the slow. The slow it just takes me out of it. Like, I'd have to equip advantageous deflect to negate it, but I don't want to. Ah. Sure. They could add super lightning ailment and it could set your HP to 1, it would still be better than the damn slow. Right. I hate the slow. I hate the slow so much. Well, I did get comfortable with a little bit more comfortable with 4 enemies. Ibaraki Doji. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here, stream-wise. So I got more comfortable with 4 major bosses. There was Ibaraki Doji at the beginning. Then Baba Nobuharu, still a work in progress. Nori Botake, still more of a work in progress. And I'm getting better with Blood Edge Demon. This variation is the toughest one for me, the lightning fire. I saw a lot of lightning, not that much fire. So I'll have to figure that fire one out a bit later. Lightning-wise, for the lightning one, the attacks themselves aren't a problem as much as it is just the ailments and the threat of having lightning on me. I'm very tempted to put on like the lightning stop equivalent in this game, just for that reason. Would you rather fight while electrified or fight a slowed sloth boss? Probably fight while electrified. Slow bosses are very annoying for me. I wish you could shake it off the same way you can with fire, except maybe stopping movement would accelerate decay. Yeah, that could be interesting. You just sit still. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't like lightning, so I definitely want to get lightning resistance. Do I have much of that? I have very low lightning resistance. No lightning. I have a lot of wind resistance for some reason, but not much lightning. What, do you want to see Ninja? Yeah, sure. Where's the rubber talisman? I know, right? You removed advantageous deflection. I realized how much flat resistance I have. No, that might be like the one thing I want to change. How much can I get? I'm curious now. GG, try to deflect slap Togoski next time? Yes, I will certainly try to do so. Curious, how much can I get? You might be able to get 20 from reforging. So 5. Okay, 5 on that. What about on chest? 10. So that's what, like 25, I guess. 5, Wait, what about on pants? Oh, I can't? 7? Alright, 2025, I suppose. Yeah, because I hate lightning so badly. Okay, so 7. So what would it be like? 12? 17? 27? How much on helmets? Another 5? Okay, so like 32. Can I get any on a weapon? Really? Okay, so let's just say I get 30 lightning resist, right? Oh. Oh yeah, I can get... Oh, that's why I have so much wind resistance, because of the flute. Where's my lightning resistance at? Oh, look at this. The Asakanis have it? Oh, is that the case? I could have another flute for even more wind resistance. The Sinister Tyrant is actually good for that. I mean, okay. Magatama has 13. 40 water resistance. The Dragon Whistle. Samurai Yasakanis have 10 at large. 10. Okay, so let's just say like I can get 30. Translates into like 15%. I mean, that's not bad. I guess that's better than nothing. Still sucks. That reminds me when you were confused that Noriona wasn't paralyzing you and turned out you had 80% paralysis resistance without knowing. Oh. That would explain quite a lot, wouldn't it? That's it, 778. Kind of pointless. I think elemental damage reduction is as it sounds, it's just the reduction of the damage. I don't think it'll necessarily reduce the resistance. Explosive. Alright, well, whatever. Time for me to go, guys. Pretty tired, not gonna lie. Alright, well, I'm gonna dip out, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate it as always. And I hope to see everyone another time. Take care and bye.